Narrated Mutarif bin Abdullah. Imran bin Hussein and I offered the prayer behind Ali bin Abi Talib. When Ali prostrated, he said, the takbir. When he raised his head, he said, the takbir, and when he got up for the third rak'ah, he said the takbir. On completion of the prayer, Imran took my hand and said, this, I, Ali, made me remember the prayer of Muhammad. Or he said, he led us in a prayer like that of Muhammad. Narrated Ikrimah. I saw a person praying at Muqam Ibrahim, the place of Abraham by the Kaaba, and he was saying, takbir on every bowing, rising, standing and sitting. I asked Ibn Abbas about this prayer. He admonished me saying, isn't that the prayer of the Prophet? Narrated Ikrimah. I prayed behind a sheikh at Mecca and he said 22 takbirs during the prayer. I told Ibn Abbas that he, i.e. that sheikh, was foolish. Ibn Abbas admonished me and said, this is the tradition of Abul Qasim. And narrated Abu Huraira, whenever Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, stood for the prayer, he said takbir on starting the prayer and then on bowing. On rising from bowing, he said, Sami Allahu liman hamida. And then while standing straight, he used to say, Rabbana lakal hamd. Al-Layth said, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, Walaka al-hamd. He used to say takbir on prostrating and on raising his head from prostration. Again he would say takbir on prostrating and raising his head. He would then do the same in the whole of the prayer till it was completed. On rising from the second rak'ah, after sitting for at-tahiyyat, he used to say takbir. Narrated Mu'adh bin Sa'di. I offered prayer beside my father and approximated both my hands and placed them in between the knees. My father told me not to do so and said, we used to do the same, but we were forbidden by the Prophet to do it and were ordered to place the hands on the knees. Narrated Zayd bin Wahb. Hudhaifa saw a person who was not performing the bowing and prostration perfectly. He said to him, you have not prayed, and if you should die, you would die on a religion other than that of Muhammad. Narrated Al-Bara. The bowing, the prostration, the sitting in between, the two prostrations and the standing after the bowing of the Prophet, peace be upon him, but not Qiyam, standing in the prayer, and Qu'ud, sitting in the prayer, used to be approximately equal in duration. Narrated Abu Huraira. Once the Prophet, peace be upon him, entered the mosque. A man came in, offered the prayer, and greeted the Prophet. The Prophet returned his greeting and said to him, go back and pray again, for you have not prayed. The man offered the prayer again, came back and greeted the Prophet. He said to him thrice, go back and pray again, for you have not prayed. The man said, by him who has sent you with the truth, I do not know a better way of praying. Kindly teach me how to pray. He said, when you stand for the prayer, say takbir and then recite from the Quran what you know, and then bow with calmness till you feel at ease. Then rise from bowing till you stand straight. Afterwards prostrate calmly till you feel at ease, and then raise your head and sit with calmness till you feel at ease, and then prostrate with calmness till you feel at ease in prostration, and do the same in the whole of your prayer.